action.
All right, you guys, so I just wanted to make a short video to share with all of the artisans. This is how you properly set up one of these banners. Now, the banners that we currently recommend, they come in a pouch like this. They are 23 inches wide and 63 inches high. Banners that are larger than this are not approved at all event spaces, and banners that are smaller than this don't tend to have as much impact. Okay, so I know that you guys probably think, Jennifer, it's so easy to set up a retractable banner, but we're getting a lot of complaints, people saying, oh, my banner arrived broken. No, it didn't arrive broken, you guys. You just have to set it up properly, okay? So from the pouch, you'll see, yep, don't worry, that's normal. You'll have a pole that looks like this. These little pieces are not usually glued on, but look, they just slide right back on, and they only go on one way. All right, so I put that together. Now I'm gonna set it aside, out of the pouch. Okay, so this is what they look like. You guys, I am about 5 feet tall, so if I can set this up, I feel pretty confident that any of us can. All right, these are the legs. You're gonna rotate the legs so that it's like this. And then, Maxwell, if you would show this area close. Maxwell is filming for me today, you guys. So this is the back, okay? You see how it has this nub here, and it has this pass through here. Okay, so now we're gonna put it down on the ground, and I'm gonna turn it so that I can clearly see this. I take my pole, and now Maxwell, if you would show down low here, I pass the pole through this hole, and then most importantly, the pole has to go on top of that nub, okay? So if you do it like this, or if you do it like this, where it's kind of off to one side, the banner will fall over. It has to be firmly seated with that nub inside the hollow pole. All right, Maxwell. So now, Maxwell, if you will show this part. Remember, you guys, this is that little piece that sometimes pops off, as you can see. Just goes right back on. You see this little ledge right here? That needs to face forward. See, the ledge is facing forward. It's not facing back. Okay, so now, with one foot on one of these little legs in the back and one hand on the pole here, I take my other hand, I grab the banner in the middle, and I slowly pull straight up from the middle. Then Maxwell, if you'll come from behind now, I go all the way up. You see how there is a channel in the back of the banner? I go all the way up, and I put that channel right on that little ledge. Oops, see? There you go. Whole thing goes pretty slow. Then, as you can see from the front, this is one of the banners that we can lend out to artisans who don't have their own banner. A color copy of your front cover goes right here. So discover your next favorite, and then a copy goes there. But a lot of you guys have custom banners that are even more eye-catching than this. What I recommend to keep these, now, it should stand just like that. My foot is not on the back anymore. But what we have is 2 bricks, just standard bricks that we got for 57 cents each at a hardware store. We put felt on them, and we put those bricks on the back of those little feet. So Max, if you'll show back here, we will normally put a brick here and a brick there to really weight this down. You don't have to put bricks in the front as well. Just 2 bricks will do. Come around to the front again, Maxwell. So as you can see, this is a pretty good size. It's stable. They're easy. Let's break it down now. All right. So you would move your bricks. You would put your foot back on one of the feet. Then you would go up here. One hand on the pole, one hand on the banner. Lift it up just a tiny bit. Oh, see? There's that little guy that fell off again. we'll just put it back on. You can also just put it loose in the pouch, but then I'm going to slowly, very controlled, put it back in the aluminum case. See how it wants to go off to one side. You have to keep it centered. It's kind of like an old school window blind, you guys. You gotta sometimes readjust it so that it goes in centered, because you don't want it to tear or get caught. Folks' banners are tearing because they're just letting them go in real fast, or they're not making sure that it's centered and edged just so. Okay, then once you've got it back in, grab down low, I slowly take it up off, and then, see, there's got that elastic in there. Here, it's gonna come off that little piece again. Oh, not this time, huh? Okay, then I have my bag, the banner, turn the legs, banner goes into the carrying pouch, and then the legs go in. You see this little piece that always comes off, I tend to keep it on the top so that if it does fly off, I'll see it fly off. And then your pouch zips closed. All right, now, I know some of you guys do have bigger banners because you do a lot of convention work and you use the banners behind you to kind of create your booth. Obviously, you guys, you know what you need. But for the general events that are Blue Forge hosted events that say, hey, we really like it when our authors bring a banner and a wire rack that's tiered to go on the tabletop. That is what I always say is the perfect chef's kiss kit for an author to have. So if you have the money to do those giant banners, invest the extra to have that perfect kit, the tiered rack, and a banner that's 36 by 23. If you can't afford that, it's totally okay. You can borrow a banner from us and you can borrow a tiered rack from us. But that is how you properly set up a retractable banner. Thanks, you guys.